One, start. In today's session, we are going to talk about how to nurture and nourish your little ones so that we play the role of the gardener in their lives rather than being the carpenter, which is about giving a fixed shape to children. This is a summary of this session that was created on 25th of February for parents across India under the platform of parenting initiatives of clay prep schools and daycare. I'm Meghana Yadav, the presenter of the session, and sharing a quick summary of what we discussed during this session. Basically, as parents, we really need to know that children develop in a particular fashion, and brain plays a very significant role in development of children. More so true for children in early years, because by the time of the birth, the backside of the brain is actually fully developed, which is responsible for the feeling of safety and security in children. So mommies and daddies, the moment you hold your baby in your hand, you know that your child needs safety and security, and that is something that you really need to focus on. But the moment the child celebrates the second birthday, your child is actually pretty much ready to go beyond safety and security. And this is the time when emotions come, and when emotions actually play a significant role in personality development of children. So if you have children between 2 to 6 years, the middle part of the brain, which is actually working towards emotions and emotional regulation in children, need to be focused on. So if you have children between 2 to 6 years, it's high time that you focus on bringing them to the level where they are actually working not only from their own perspective but also ready to understand the emotions of others. Basically, in infancy, the child focuses on himself or herself. My security, my safety. Am I safe in this environment? Is my hunger satisfied? Can I sleep here? These kind of things go in the brain of the child. But after the second birthday, it's high time that the child should start thinking about uh, emotions of others, how others are feeling when I say certain things. And if your child has celebrated sixth birthday, it is high time to move on from this and understand how do I bring logic to my behavior, the logical reasoning, the competitive feeling, competing in real world, and still self-regulation, keeping intact the concept of self-control. These are few pointers that as parents we need to focus on if our children are in the age group of 6 to 12 years. On an average, if we really need to summarize this, though we discussed very much in depth during the session, but if I really have to share some quick takeaways for you, I would say if you have children in infancy, which is basically 0 to 2 years or at least 18 months, kindly focus on meeting their basic needs and bring a routine in their lives. Talk around your children as much as possible because language development is happening at its peak in this age group. If your child is between the age group of 2 to 6 years, kindly focus on bringing the reality to your child's life and understanding not only your own child's emotions, but also allowing the child to understand emotions of others. If you have children between 6 to 12 years, middle childhood years, it is high time that you bring logic and analysis in children's life and give them exposure through asking many questions around why. We'll keep talking about such aspects in future webinars, and I would request you to not miss these webinars because what we share here as summary is something very little of all what we discussed. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for future webinars. Thanks.